Welcome to Rustbuster's installation guide for Dodge's 1997 to 2004 Dakota. Before we begin, if you're uncomfortable with any of the processes listed in this guide, we strongly suggest you seek the work of a professional. Ensure you have all the tools and utilities listed and that you're following all the manufacturer's safety precautions during use. Step 1. Disconnect your vehicle's battery and inspect for potential fire hazards such as leaking fuel lines and engine components. Prepare or remove these before starting. Finally, clear the work area of any safety hazards. Step 2. Remove or lift your bed out of the way. Unbolt your shock and push it out of the way. Cut out the rivets retaining the factory front fuel tank crossmember. The bolts will most likely be rusted due to the age of the vehicle. If so, you will need to cut off the head of the bolts and punch it out with a punch. Then, grind the frame free of rust and debris, revealing bare metal. Spray the work area with a weld-through primer to help prevent against rust development. Step 3. Slide your crossmember into place, sitting against the inner side of your frame rail. You can use a hammer to tap it into place. Once you have your crossmember in place, take 4 of the included bolts and nuts and screw them into place, retaining your crossmember. Then, tighten them with a 14mm socket and 15mm wrench. Step 4. After securing your crossmember, take one of the included bed mount brackets and line up the holes with the holes on the top of your frame rail. Then, use a 14mm socket and 15mm wrench to install the remaining hardware, securing the mount. Once you have your mount lined up with your crossmember, follow proper welding procedures and tack weld the rounded end of your mount onto the frame. Then, weld it on fully. Repeat these steps for the opposite side. Step 5. After installing your bed mounts, take your shock mount bracket and hold it up to the passenger side of your crossmember. Your bracket will be facing the rear of your vehicle. You can use your shock to help with the alignment. Once you've confirmed the placement of your bracket, tack weld it onto the crossmember before welding it on fully. Then, reinstall your shock. Finally, paint the part with primer or other rust inhibitor to help prevent or reduce the risk of rust formation. We recommend our Rustbuster Rust Converter and Primer Spray Paint. Then you're done!